RTDs are some of the most accurate temperature sensors available, but they can be tricky to use because you have to know how to properly condition their output. This little box can take 4 RTDs and turn them into digital and analog outputs with just one USB cable. RTDs, or resistance temperature detectors, are made from a very fine platinum wire that's wound around a ceramic core. It's also then put in a casing to protect it from whatever you're measuring the temperature of. The resistance of the RTD changes in a very predictable way based on the temperature that it's experiencing. Now the trick is we have to measure that resistance very, very precisely to be able to get a good temperature reading. That requires signal conditioning, and then if you're going to digitize that and record it electronically, you're going to need some sort of analog to digital converter. That's where our 4-channel RTD interface comes in. This device can handle 4 RTDs of the 2, 3, or 4 wire configuration. So basically any PT100 family RTD, which means the resistance of the RTD is 100 ohms, can be hooked up to this. And that's what most RTDs that you run onto are, that PT100 style. One of my favorite features of this device is the wiring diagram is right on the bottom. You don't have to go pull out the manual or go to the website. It shows you directly on the bottom of this anodized aluminum case how you hook up 2, 3, and 4 wire RTDs. This has a 32 millikelvin resolution and a half Kelvin accuracy over the full range, which is minus 200 to 850 degrees Celsius. It also has a built-in filter that you can select for 50 or 60 hertz filtering to filter out interference from the mains power lines in the walls and other equipment in your laboratory. It can also output an analog signal between 0 and 10 volts, and you can set that to be over whatever range you'd like. You can also set the maximum to be something less than 10. This lets you interface this with pretty much any analog to digital converter that's out there on the market. So you can record this along with all the other variables in your system, or if you don't have an analog to digital converter, or you're out of channels on your analog to digital converter, you can read the values through the serial connection via USB. Okay, so let's take a look at this device in operation. I have one 4-wire RTD hooked up to the device right now. I'm at the serial terminal, and I can issue a read command and see that we have 20.08 degrees Celsius, which is about right for the warehouse right now. I'm going to take the RTD and put it in this beaker of warm water, and we can see that the temperature is already increasing. We're up to about 40 C already. And as we come back out into the room, we're decreasing. So that's how easy this is to use. And again, you can also use those analog outputs and connect it to any data device that you've already got. There are other RTD signal conditioners on the market, but what really sets this unit apart is its flexibility and its value. You get 4 channels to work with. You have digitization built in. You have analog outputs, filters, and many other features that are already in the unit. It's an incredible value for the price point. It's always backed by our rock-solid documentation, customer support, and warranty. If you're ready to simplify your temperature measurements, order your 4-channel RTD interface today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more product announcements, tutorials, and helpful tips.